Yo, so Timishi, I don't know if you've been scrolling through like blogs lately,
Okay.
but then there's this like thing that's been going on and on and on and on, and that's, you know, Tiwa Savage's sex tape. I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I'm tired of seeing all these actresses commenting and actors commenting and giving their opinion on what's not really meant to be their business, though. Like,
I know. I think that, at this point, it needs to be said that there's something about an average person in this place that consent is very hard for us to grasp.
yeah, I think so.
And this has proven to be the case over and over. I remember during the lockdown, there were a bunch of challenges that were done. And one of them was, I don't know if you remember, but there was this particular one. It was called the Silhouette Challenge.
Yeah.
And Silhouette Challenge was basically, you were supposed to, be dressed in like lingerie or whatever, and then do a dance. And then it transitions into, you're supposed to wear like a normal
dress,
clothes.
and then
it transitions into...
Yeah.
And basically what people were doing, and by people, obviously, I mean men. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record at this point, but it has to be said. What they were basically doing was they were trying to use an app to remove the silhouette so they could see the naked bodies of these women. And then someone came up online and said, I don't understand what the fuss is about. If you can do silhouette challenge, why can't I remove and see? And that's when it occurred to me that, this consent thing is never, ever going to be grasped, is it? Because it's simple, it's logic.
Yeah.
So if I do a challenge, I did it. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. But what I did not do, however, was sign up to be put on an app where you filter out the silhouette and then see me naked. It also bears saying that there are like 1,000 websites you could go to see naked bodies. So a part of me feel like they know that there's no consent here, but that's the one they want to see.
It's just really tiring. Like, I feel like, to be honest, let's call it spade a spade. Men that act like that are perverted.
Obviously, because if you're not a perv,
perverted souls, that's what they are.
If you're not a perv, why would you take a photo that was taken and then put it through another app just to be able to see through what is on that? Do you know how ridiculous that even sounds? I'm like, you don't have personal life problems. You are not, you don't have internet. You cannot Google breast if that's what is hungering you. Like, obviously, like at this point,
guys,
it needs to be said.
Yes,
if it's pornography that is your thing, there are like a bunch of places you could watch it. So why do you choose the ones that didn't give you consent to see their boobs, to go and now scan off their silhouettes of their videos to see? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And your retort is, if you did not want us to see it,
I think it's because Nigerians in general, we don't follow laws here. Because if it was other countries that there were actual law enforcement, they can't do stuff like that.
I mean, sex tapes get released abroad, to be fair. But what does not happen is for someone to brazenly come out and say, I will release your sex tape, right? And feel like it's something that they can do and get away with.
Timishi, we did not introduce the episode again.
We do this a lot. It's because we feel so at home with you.
The passion of the episode.
We're just like, we're at home. Why do we need to introduce ourselves? Like when you walk into your house, it's not like you say, yo, my name is... when you get home today, are you going to introduce yourself again? So we're at home, that's why. But for our first listeners, welcome to the Beauty of You Dad podcast. And this podcast is brought to you by Oral Magazine, sponsored by VSP Botnics.
Best skincare product in town, trust me.
Shameless plug, man. Shameless plug.
Guy.
Anyway, this is Chiamaka, the beautiful Chiamaka.
Oh, and with
my name
me
is Timishi.
Very sexy as Timishi.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'm not going to say no to that, man. I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay.
So we were, as you can see, we're already having a conversation about sex tapes.
Yeah.
And, why people would make such a fuss about someone's tape being released, and not only make a fuss, why people would go ahead and share it, why they would comment on it, why they would keep... You do realize that when you keep sharing it, more people keep seeing it. Also, why are you opening someone's sex tape?
To be
Why?
honest,
Just make your own.
I won't be surprised if
Just
that
make yours.
video-
If that's how important sex tips are to you.
I won't be surprised if that video is like on some porn sites already. With the way it's been shared, like
You know what's crazy?
It's been circulated
You
so
know what's
many
crazy?
times. Yeah.
Some Tunde or Chike in Abulegba has that video on his phone.
I'm serious.
He just saved it as per content. And I'm sorry, no offense to Abulegba guys. It was just the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, we're really sorry.
Shout out to Abulegba guys though.
But like really, why are you saving people's personal stuff on your phone? As a matter of fact, if you're dating someone and you exchanged nudes with them while you were dating them, if the relationship is over, you shouldn't even have those pictures anymore.
Exactly.
And I'm always like, okay, so why are we saying this? So you mean that brain inside your head, you did not know that you should delete somebody's breast from your phone as long as...
I think
what are you keeping it there for?
The thrill, like I
what
mean,
stupid thrill?
they're so used. No, I'm not supporting them. I'm just telling you their mindset. So they're so used to this porn, right? I mean, some guys they cannot go 2 days without watching porn or getting their stick up. It's not possible, basically.
And I get that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even here to. I mean, like, do you, man? If that's how you choose to, like that's okay. But my point is, there are like 1 million videos online that are free, that are consensual.
Yeah.
Like those people, they had you in mind when they were shooting. They were like, I want today in Okoko Michael. Oh God, I don't know where I'm getting this things from now.
Did you have any experience with Okoko Michael?
I don't know where I'm
or
getting these things from.
Abulegba
Forgive
boys?
me, but you get my point.
This to be shared.
They made this because they want you to watch
Yeah.
and be satisfied. That's their job. Do you understand? So when you go online and you watch those videos, I think it's fair. But to save videos of someone who you do not, even if you know, who didn't consent to you having that video.
And guys, do you know
why?
like the repercussions that this lady has to face because of this? Like 4 endorsements, 4 streams of income has been taken away from her.
And someone is
because
listening to this and saying, actions have consequences. Okay.
as if
Okay, Assistant Jesus, we hear you. Okay.
Assistant Mother Mary.
Like, okay, we hear you,
Yeah.
but I mean, in Maraji's voice, even though, like, it still doesn't make any sense that this woman gets all this backlash for something that she does in private. That she didn't ask to be filmed. I mean, I didn't watch it. I'm never going to.
Yeah.
It didn't even come across my timeline. Thank
God.
you. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the video looks like, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen online, from all the things that people are saying, is that this person recorded her, and it was obvious that she wasn't, she didn't know that she was being recorded. But the truth is, even if she did know that she was being recorded, she was recording it as we're having a private moment, right? And maybe she wants to relive it later. Okay. But why then would you take something that was shared with you in private? Does privacy mean nothing to people anymore?
Do you know the worst part? The worst part
because
is that looking at social media and then looking at the way people are reacting to this thing, it makes it look like Tiwa Savage is the one at fault. Like it's more like
it's always the woman at fault, though.
Yes.
I went there. I went there. I'm always going to go there.
Because
I'm always going to go there. Like,
what happened to the guy
to go there
that shared it on his Snap, and then he's saying that he mistakenly shared? You cannot mistakenly share a video.
I don't know how many
your
people
Snap.
are on Snap. Are you on Snap?
Yes, I'm on Snap.
You know how, like the way it literally works. Like, you have to authorize that video before you put it on a story.
Exactly.
So there's no way you mistakenly. Come on. Do we look like meat pies? At least, just give us some credit.
Exactly.
We know you did not mistakenly. We know there was no mistake there.
Yeah.
But I guess before we wrap up this episode, it's just important to note that this backlash thing always happens to the women, right? They're the ones who get to the shame.
Yeah.
Right? It's that shame is like, this shame you must carry it.
If
there
you
are people
don't carry
fighting
it.
there. Like, see why you must feel some shame.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it so important to put all of the shame on a woman when 2 people were involved in the act?
It was a consensual thing. It was a very consensual thing.
I know that you can, do yourself, but in this case, they were both doing each other.
Exactly.
So, like, why is it one person that we're focusing all the energy on?
And
someone was going to say because she's the popular one.
We still don't even know the name of the guy. It's that bad.
Well, I do not.
I don't like, nobody knows
Which
the name
is
of the guy.
telling,
Everybody's just
obviously.
Tiwa.
Yeah.
But we need to know the name of this person that did this. Because
Abi?
this is
Because it's a person too, and it deserves to be popular.
Yes.
I mean, you wanted it. You must have wanted, some part of you must have really wanted the popularity. So, I mean, if you're listening to this by any chance, or you're a friend of a friend of a friend,
that
they always say
you're
one person away from the person you want to meet.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing one person who is going to listen to this thing knows who this person is, or might know someone that might know him.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a good time to just let us know that, you know, you're out there and kicking, so people can just, you know, give you a shout out every once in a while. You wanted this popularity, you should have it.
And also share in the blame too, because you know you did something wrong by sharing that video to a social media platform, and yet it's the lady that is taking all the blame. I mean,
it's crazy. I think we're going to go now and then come back and talk about the, you know, the blame and the shame aspects, and why Nigerians are so focused on other people's sex lives. Don't you have issues? Don't you have personal problems?
It goes back to Nigerians not minding their business. I feel like we've said it in like the last
every
episodes,
day, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Okay, guys. Okay, people. Thank you for joining us on another episode.
Yeah.
Chimaka and I are begging you to watch, like, listen, share, comment, and
do all the necessaries, basically. Just spread the word about our podcast.
We're just two girls coming to you and asking you to please listen to their podcast.
All right.
Okay,
Till
goodbye.
another time. All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.